in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use the team sync and the project sync functions. Super important. Let's go ahead and go to the dashboard. So this is a brand new account. I set this up. I wanted you to see what it looks like when it's fresh. There's nothing, no information entered at all. So you have your bid outcome tracker, you've got your strategy pulse, which gives you a chart or performance timeline. And this will grow and it will have even more details as the more bids you add and the more team members, etc. that you add. The responses for your losses, unfortunately, we don't win all of them. So we have to make sure that we understand why we're losing, the key reasons, what our debriefings are saying, or what the feedback is saying, or what we have learned in the middle of our, what we've learned as we have received feedback from the agency that has given us the bid. Those are important, and the system will automatically extract that detail for you. You don't have to go and try to find it or anything like that. Also, AI-powered insights. This is pretty cool. And the reason why I added this type of feature is because I always want to know where I'm at in the scheme of things. So, am I bidding appropriately? Am I bidding consistently on average? Are my bids focused? Am I focusing too much on one type of solution versus the other type of solution? In your company, you will have a lot of different solutions. You truly should have 4 main streams of income. So if it's consulting, then you've got webinars, then you've got products and services, then you've got some education, whatever it is. Or if you've got, you're selling chicken, okay, chicken barbecue, okay, chicken teriyaki, okay, you got to make sure you diversify your portfolio. So as you are diversifying portfolio, you want to make sure that you're not just leaning toward one solution that you love. With the example, with the company that I own, we have consulting, we've got graphic design, we've got website design, we've got business development, we've got brand architecture, we've got strategic planning, and we have our productivity software tools. I love this tool. I could tend to lean toward this tool, but I have to remember not to do that. This AI-powered insights will help pick some of that behavior up that we don't see. I call it our professional blind spots, our business blind spots. So I'm going to toggle between this and AI. I went to my AI, and I always have open my AI, a blank Word document, and then I always have open my BidBridge. So as you will see, when I'm navigating through BidBridge and you're learning and I'm teaching these tools or whatnot, you will always see that I have those open. Those are my tools. Whenever I start getting into procurement for the day, those are my tools. Microsoft Word or Excel, sometimes both. Microsoft Word always, because I like to copy and paste data. Excel if I need to copy and paste data. ChatGPT or whatever you're using, you might be using Grok or Genesis or something like that, that's fine. And then of course I have my BidBridge open. So let's go back to this. So now I'm going to teach you, this video is going to be focused on the team sync and project sync. So I had something in here but I took it out because I want to show you what it's like to start from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a team member. Marcus is already entered in here, which is great, but I want to start one from scratch. Super easy. Marcus, you can go in here because I've got his name, I've got his email address, XYZ construction company, we've got his phone number, his LinkedIn. All the information about Marcus is here. You can add a little bit about his professional background if you want to, and then you can sync him to a project. Now, why is this so important? Because your team sync, these are people that you have worked with on a project or you have worked with before, and you want, it's your old school Rolodex of your team members. Then this is totally separate than your users on your account. If I go to user management, I have one user. That is someone that I have paid for in my subscription plan that can access my account. They also can be a team member. But normally all of your team members are not going to be your user. Okay? All your team members are not, that's going to drive me crazy. All your team members are not going to be your users. Yeah, my OCD's kicking in. Sorry, it's going to drive me nuts. Sorry. All of your team members are not going to be your users. We got a team member in here. Fabulous. Now, what is the purpose of adding these team members? Again, If I'm working on a project and I have to find people to work with, these usually are my subcontractors or my 1099ers. And if I have 30 or 40 of these, especially in construction, you can have hundreds of people that you've worked with. Instead of trying to find their information on your cell phone, you literally can go here and upload all their details. The role, how long they had experience in the field, if they have any security clearance, notes about them. You can assign them to a project, which I'll show you in a minute. Certifications that they have, additional certification that you want to add, and documents. You can upload their resume, certification proof, whatever. Even if you need to save things, their driver's license, or things of that nature, you can save it in here. Their 1099 information, you can save it in here. You don't have to go and try to find all this information somewhere else. Okay. Now that we have Marcus saved, let's go to project. Why is this important? Because you are going to be working, obviously, once you win a bid, that bid is now a project. So these may be projects that you either have won, that are in review, that you have lost, or you have heard nothing back from. And you'll get a healthy amount of all those. We are believing and we are excited about BidBridge because that's going to make your win rate a lot higher than your lose rate. We go to create a project. I am going to add all this information in here from my ChatGPT. I just had her create me some cool stuff. You can see what it looks like. So I just had her create me some great stuff. I'm going to enter all the information here. Let's just go here. I'm probably going to speed this part of the video up. Okay, solicitation number. I copy and paste. Now, when you are doing this, you may be able to copy and paste if you have the RFP that's up and running, or what you also can do is that you can open up the RFP on your PDF, and you can just copy and paste the information if you want to do that. That's either or. I'm going to put in progress, enter location, it's going to be Atlanta. Timeline, I'm just going to skip all these details just for now, just for the sake of us moving forward. And then contact information, I'm going to put, the estimated value. Oh yes, we definitely want that in here. Award amount, we don't know yet. Funding source is going to be federal. Okay, my contact person is going to be Katrina Douglas. Miss Katrina. Let's add her in here. Add Katrina's email address. Again, I'm just copy and pasting from my ChatGPT. You'll be entering this information, or you'll literally be copying and pasting it from the actual PDF, which is pretty cool. Now, here's my project lead. Team assignments. You pull this down. Every single person that you have added into your team sync section here is going to end up here. You can just literally go through and you assigned it to Mark. And you can assign it to more people, which is super cool. I just love how this just works. It's just a really cool system. And yes, I designed it to be a really cool system. Super excited about that. Any subcontractors that you have not added yet to the team sync, which you may not have got a chance to do that, just go ahead and add them here. Just add them here and you can add them later. This is a working document. You'll always be going back to it and making sure it's correct. I love those check marks, tells you if it's right. What is this for? We're going to say construction. We're going to do a little bit of facilities management. We're going to do a little bit of public safety. Do a little bit of engineering. Notes to ourselves. This project, ADA upgrades, HVAC modernization, and the integration of new surveillance and access control system site walkthrough scheduled during pre-bid. Love it. Add that note there. Now, these notes here, the outcome, it's in review. Right? We don't have any agency feedback. But when we do get agency feedback, we want to come back to the section and add it. This is where you can add any type of self-evaluation before or after. Just before self-evaluate, this was a hard proposal. I really struggled because I didn't know a lot of the terminology, etc., etc. Or you can afterward, you can go back and you can self-evaluate. Debriefing notes, those are the actual notes that comes from the agency that told you no. And in the debriefing, they should tell you why they said no. And you can literally add those there. Now, let's save the project. Beautiful. It is not uploaded here. And you can click the preview button and you can see all the information that you've added to it. Now, remember the dashboard. It was totally blank. We go back to the dashboard and voila, we've got our first project that's been added. It gives you a win rate, loss rate, pending rate. Reasons for losses, there are none right now. And here are those AI powered insights I talked about. This is most of your recent bids have been for construction, obviously, okay, because you've only got one bid in here. But the more bids you add, the more that these AI powered insights will begin to hone in and cultivate. Right now, your bidding volume analysis, you're submitting approximately 0.3 proposals per month. Consider increasing volume to 2 to 3 per month to really build your pipeline. And anyone who's in this industry knows procurement is a numbers game. Now, it's a numbers game with precision. It's not just slap as many RFPs out there as you can, because you definitely do not want to do that. You want to make sure that you're submitting compliant, crisp, clean, clear proposals that are going to be easy to understand, easy to read, easy to follow, but yet they're comprehensive. And that is why you're using BidBridge. Okay, well, that is how you use the Team Sync and the Project Sync, and I will see you in another video. Thanks.